entire front office staff killed it with these uniforms.
It'll be Peoria City with the first honors of the game. DJ Kulai will be in the center circle for the kickoff. Again, this has the makings of a good one. Now here is Persenico. He'll whip it inside to Kulai, still free. Essentially operate as corner kicks for Peoria City with the way he's able to get this towards the penalty area. Wind will carry it slightly. Header for City over goal, and they'll generate a corner. Instead, it's laid off. Coughlin chips it inside. Chance for Armillo, and it's just off the line. And it will be dodging the bullet.
Both teams really fighting for that one. Riverlight came out of that one, I'm going to say, fairly lucky. Abasa had a wonderful connection with that ball, looking right at Cornell.
Luke Persenico chips it in, and it's just blocked off the line. Those plagued Peoria City against Chivas. And Peoria.com for upcoming events and festivals. Discover what you weren't expecting. This will be Cornell on the goal kick, but encouraging signs. One, that Riverlight was able to bend, not break, and an encouraging sign for Peoria City as they were able to generate more than their fair share of chances. Trying to get it over the top. There is Jonas Lashoy. This falls loose. Cornell's in a bad spot. Now Dickerson, backside to Persenico, to DJ, and Cornell skies up for the clearance.
Owen Cornell being tested multiple times within the opening 7 minutes of this match already. I'm not sure what that's
up in the schedule to have a shot with it. And here's DJ Kulai. Kulai rockets inside with this three-man back line and not allow anything to get to Cornell. Nice job by the River in the forecast later tonight. And so Peoria City moving right to left. They're hoping that the wind will go that direction in half number 2. Armillo now loose. I believe that was last off Persenico. Able to quickly, not necessarily flip possession around, but they're able to use that aggressiveness to their advantage.
They eventually got the, what was it, the 88th minute winner through Luke Van Hukelum.
DJ Kulai and company able to find this one out. It's Jose Gomez, just off the mark. Cornell pushes everybody upfield. Dickerson wins the header for Peoria City, but it falls to the River.
Barger appears to be assigned to just marking Gomez at all costs. Anytime he's on the ball, that's all Alex.
This will clear everything along the near side. Cornell, goaltender out of Notre Dame and LaGrange, Illinois. Started in one match during his second season in South Bend. Save in that match and the result. And Reddy says we're just going to start this all over again. Up there.
I think my counter was at 7 last I checked.
Are we counting or not counting the time you hit the football crossbar during the halftime challenge?
We'll count that one, so 8.
Cornell sends this one away. Beautifully done goal kick. Abasa, though, gets a strong. And it will be Peoria City. Quick throw, and they've got Coughlin wide open in the midfield. Coughlin lays it off. Here's Lashoy. Lashoy puts on a shot. It's blocked. Kulai! And it's corralled by Cornell. What an effort.
Owen Cornell made himself humongous in front of net, stopping Kulai's opportunity. Really very impressive showing in the opening 30 minutes from Cornell.
He's made some great stops tonight. Again, I would say the run of plays favored Peoria City slightly. But he has really been the difference. He's made some great stops, executed on multiple set pieces in a row on the defensive side. Tries to go low, able to navigate past the first. Persenico still moving. Cleared off the back line. Put back in play. Sticking with it, Peoria City's Valverde. Going down. Gomez, he'll try it. Gomez drives, but textbook.
Really helping this defense out.
Gomez takes it, out swinger. Oh, what a save! Abasa nearly crushed it in. Gomez sends it right back. Cornell. Ball over the top. Slimmy will call everybody off. Again,
Don't know what was put on the grass today, but everybody's falling over.
Persenico backside, speared forward, and again, it's just right of goal.
Headed it towards the right third of the net, trying to create another opportunity, but 5-6 chances down for Peoria City, and it's just not there yet.
Cornell playing it up to Gibson. Wonderfully done by Barger to take it. Gibson's turned back. Here's Logan Finnegan of Riverlight.
One, why not go for two?
3-on-2, laid off for Kulai. Kulai put back inside. We'll see if Riverlight FC has a plan to get a body on him here. Kulai crowds the keeper. Gomez's corner. Sent away. Armiao. Here's Persenico on the shot, and it's just off the mark again. Their Facebook page today. Owen Cornell. That falls through. Logan fit to Persenico. Persenico looking for reinforcements. Goes right. Persenico, does he have this one dialed in? Chips it back in, and there was really never an avenue there.
He beat Darian Martin pretty easily. It only took 37 minutes for him to eventually wear Martin down, but Blaine Mabey stepping in as reinforcements, the captain showing a bit of leadership at the back.
Yeah, maybe wasn't exactly thrilled by a tackle that Josh Reddy had a few minutes ago. Jose Gomez. Header speared down. Reddy's there. Cleared away by Riverlight FC. Back outside to Gomez. Jose Gomez puts it into the mixer. It's headed away. Continuing with it. Gomez back post. Punched away by Owen Cornell. And he has had a heck of a first half. Armiao is offsides.
Barger on the floor, stood up to try to make a last-ditch effort, something that has been preached at training the last couple of weeks as, you know, you're scoring a lot of goals, but most of them are just, you hope you poke it in. Really having...
Who collegiately have scored plenty of goals. Persenico won't. LaShoy, and it's over the right upper 90.
Cornell was beat on that free kick, but LaShoy, a lot of power behind it, just unfortunately not too much accuracy.
So Cornell appears like he will see this half out on this goal kick. Again, he has had a heck of a first half, made probably 3 or 4 saves that could have been goals. He had a few members around him to help with the deflection, but there was for sure a few opportunities there that he's going to cherish as this game goes on. Riverlight FC carries the 1-0 advantage into the break before we sign.
Trying to make a play. But Nico Bartlett nearly left stranded. He is one of those connectors in the midfield, one of the conduits that allows a lot of the creativity moving into the final third.
Here's maybe the player of the half. Take away the goal scorer, Michael Rossi for Riverlight FC.
Peoria City team.
Jose Gomez will take the corner kick. Towards the front of goal, and it is
on their way. But recollecting themselves in the midfield, you can tell Blaine Mabey, Nico Bartlett are being pulled out of possession, which is allowing Peoria City a lot more space in the midfield. Settle yourselves down into the second half and get back to work.
Coughlin undercooks it to Kulai. Kulai feeds it through. Here's Persenico, and it's just off. Excuse me, not Persenico. Get used to saying that a lot in the first half. Dickerson trying to call people off. It'll be. Gets it to Surge. DJ just outside of his reach.
Peoria City still inching closer to goals they did in the first half, just painting outside the posts, but you can tell there is a goal in them somewhere. It's just a matter of when will they be able to break down this Riverlight defense.
Mike Pay right in front of us here, or I should say below us on field level. Here's Gomez. Persenico back to Gomez. Has Kulai outside, unmarked. Here comes DJ Kulai. Persenico unhitches the trailer. Kulai dancing, puts it on, and it's just off. I think he got a touch.
Owen Cornell. If
Wow.
I have to give a 60th minute player of the match, it's going to him. He has single-handedly kept Riverlight in this game.
DJ Kulai is going to want that chance back. Couldn't get it past Cornell. But Gomez sets up the near side corner. That back post, speared forward, Persenico gets it in, Peoria City levels! Continues to work around, nice job by Riverlight FC. Dickerson gets the undercut, feeds it through to Kulai, a little too strong, Kulai still there, Kulai plays on, lays it off, it's 2 for Peoria City! Battle for the ball, won by Peoria City. Now it's an even 3-on-3. Now call it 3-on-2. 4-on-2 for City in the advantage. Off to Kulai. Kulai has it deflected out of play. It's going to be a Peoria City corner. Gomez puts it in. Dickerson nearly got there. It'll be a goal kick for Cornell. One falls right in front of Charlie Dickerson. Gets a nice header on it. There's DJ trying to feed it through. Chance for Peoria City, and it's cleared off the line. Throw in for Peoria City. Josh Reddy whips this one in beautifully. Speared forward, and Dickerson nearly caught that well enough. And it's easily corralled by Sammy Slimmy. He'll punt it deep. Luke Persenico is the one down there. He's trying to get on his horse. 3-on-3, fed through. Here's Coughlin, and it was fairly tame for Cornell.
That ball did not leave the ground as Cornell corrals it easily, but you can tell Peoria City still has a couple more counterattacks left in them, which Riverlight are going to have to be very wary of.
Well, tactically, these two teams, it's kind of weird. Formation is up to their name and earn a victory against St. Charles FC, and that's a big one. Again, they're at 16 points in the table now, just 1 point ahead of St. Charles in that department, and with 1 game behind them in the schedule. A big run forward. Kulai with 3 on, tries to get it to Dickerson. And the captain of Peoria City and Bradley's men's soccer team nearly found himself on the recipient end.
It was Tomas Slawik really reading that ball well from Kulai, allowing a lot of time for Cornell to rush off his line, make that grab. Some great awareness from the defender.
So we touched on it at halftime, Hayden, how Peoria City to this point in the year has scored in the second half of every single regular season game, and how Riverlight is right behind them in that category. And it kind of presents the interesting question of just how much, if you're Peoria City, do you kind of absorb that pressure?
I think you just need to start absorbing it, because at this point, you're roughly about 10 minutes plus a couple minutes of extra time, I'm assuming 2 to 3, where you're going back to what you're familiar with. You go back to almost your comfort setting of, okay, go back to a back 4, and then what they're doing is almost setting up like a diamond in the midfield, or maybe even just a triangle, using Fernandez and Bartlett as the main 2 creative midfielders.
It's 3-on-4 coming this way. Laid off for Coughlin. Trying to find somebody out. That ball just never really corrected itself in the air.
Tommy Coughlin in the midfield has had a very possessive game, but going forward, today has just not been his day.
Well, I'll give you credit. He was your click to pick coming in tonight. Tommy Coughlin was the man you shouted out. A lot of fun in the pregame today talking about the representation. We have a Fighting Ochre and a Governor in the match today for Riverlight FC. That was a lot of fun for me to find out.
There is just a lot of representation. You're having Pavel from Bulgaria step into a really tough situation. You know, you're running down to the last 5-6 minutes of regulation time to enter extras. This is where it's really going to count. because there is going to be a lot of extra time. There's been a lot of extracurricular activity, a couple fights, a couple yellow cards, a couple calls from players that they weren't totally sure of. This is going to add up. We're going to see how much is left.
Oh, and this drops in for McGinnis. And that's Cornell making the diving stop along the back in line. And you're right. If I heard the near side official correctly, I heard 8 minutes of extra time.
Referees determined there'll be approximately 8 minutes of
So
stoppage time.
our clock starts up here on at least my iPhone. And we'll see how long goal cost them against Chivas. The late goal cost them against Riverlight FC, earlier this season. And a nice job. Again, Riverlight FC corralling that one off.